Yeah.
Okay. If you remember, Subhi, we discussed the simple present tense.
Just 1 minute. Just 1 minute to bring my earphone. 1 minute.
Take your time. Take your time.
Okay.
Okay. So, are you ready
Okay,
to start?
okay, okay.
Let's do it. Okay.
Yes.
So, again, Subhi, if you remember, we discussed the formation of the simple present tense. I told you be careful about these four kinds of verbs: of verb to be, verb to have, verb to do, and the main verb. And because we have to apply these verbs with the subject. Be careful because the subject could be noun and could be a pronoun. The verbs that we discussed is verb to be, verb to have, verb to do, and main verb. This is the file that we have already discussed. Please, you have to save this file and go back to study this file all the time if you forget using the simple present tense. And there is something you have to remember all the time, Subhi, which is the main verb. Be careful of the main verb because with the pronouns of he, she, it, and singular noun, you have to add s to the end of the verbs or maybe es. If the verb ends with s, double s, z, double z, x, ch, sh, and I have to delete the y and replace ies if the verb ends with y and before this y we have consonant letter, I have to delete the y and add ies. If the verb ends with y and before the y we have a vowel, be careful because I don't have to delete the y, I only have to add s. And as I mentioned, Subhi, you have to do this change or this add with the pronouns of he, she, it, and only singular noun. With I, you, we, they, and any plural noun, you have to add nothing to the end of the verb. Okay?
Okay.
So this is about the formation. Now I think it's the time, Subhi, to discuss the usage. Now the question is, when should I use the simple present tense? Let me write now the time that you have to use the simple present tense, and you have to remember them all the time. The first usage of the simple present tense, if you want to talk about daily routine. When I say daily routine, Subhi, the actions that you do approximately daily or every day, every month, every year. For example, she brushes her teeth every day. So notice, or maybe every week, or every 1 hour, or every 2 hours, or every 1 month. Okay, so be careful because this example is about daily routine. I applied it in the simple present tense and I added es to the verb. Okay?
Okay.
And the second usage of the simple present tense, if you want to talk about repeated actions. Repeated actions. The actions that you repeat maybe every day, as I said, or maybe every week, or every month, or maybe every year. For example, if you want to say he visits his brother every week. So when I say every week, Subhi, this is what I do every week, every week. So this is something I do repeatedly. So because I have repeated actions, I do these actions repeatedly, I have to use it in the simple present tense. He visits. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Now let's talk about the third usage of the simple present tense. The third usage, Subhi, if you want to talk about facts. When I say facts, if you are talking about things that don't change at all, for example, If you want to say the cat hates the mouse. Now notice, Subhi, that the cat hates the mouse. This is a fact. And when I say fact, this is something cannot be changed by passing time. Before million of years, the cat hates the mouse, and after million of years, the cat still hates the mouse. So it doesn't change at all. This is a fact. And when I say fact, I'm talking about something which are fixed. And when I say fixed, things cannot be changed by passing time. Don't change. Okay?
Yes. نعتمد حقيقة عامة أو
Exactly. It's about a fact.
What's
حقيقة
mean in
علمية.
English? General.
No, not general, but حقيقة علمية. Scientific truths. Okay? Scientific facts. Things that are fixed. Things don't change at all by passing time. Okay?
Okay.
Let me write another example for the fully understanding. Now, if I want to say, for example, the cow
مثلا
eats the grass. Okay? The cow eats the grass. We notice that all cows in all over the world eat grass. Okay? Before million years, Subhi, the cow eats the grass, and even after millions of years, the cow still eats grass. Okay?
I know.
I
It's
think,
clear.
yes, I think you don't ever see a cow eats a pizza, for example, or maybe spaghetti,
Yes.
you know. So all cows eat grass. Even after millions of years, the cows still eat grass. So this is a fact, something fixed. Don't change at all. So this is why I have to use it with what? Simple present tense. Okay?
Yes.
Now let's talk about the fourth usage of the simple present tense. The fourth usage, Subhi, if I want to talk about habits. Do you know the meaning of habits? For example,
No.
she likes swimming. What is your habit? My habit is to swim. My habit is to play football. My habit is to play tennis. Habit is العادة.
I know. Okay.
What you
Okay.
like
Okay.
to do, okay? She likes, for
Yes.
example, playing tennis. So notice that because it is a habit, I used it what? With simple present tense. Okay,
Yes.
Subhi. So please be careful. Now, the fifth usage of the simple present tense, if you want to talk about not habits, wait, if I want to talk about hobbies, wait, this is a mistake. Now, hobbies, I have to say she likes playing tennis. Wait, this is a hobby, I'm sorry. Now, when I say habit is to do something, for example, she likes to drink coffee.
So why you don't add S for she likes?
No, I have to add S. Exactly. This is my mistake. Okay?
Okay.
No, I have to add S. I have to add S, Subhi, with hobbies and habits. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
So this is hobbies, swimming, playing tennis, playing football. I'm sorry, this is a hobby, but this is a habit. She likes to drink coffee in the morning, for example. This is a habit, not a hobby. In the morning. Okay, I'm Subhi?
Yes.
In the morning. Let me show you the difference between hobbies and habits. Hobbies, it is really hard to change. But a habit, it is easy to change. For example, what is your hobby? Is it to swim, to read books, to play video games, to walk, to run? What is your hobby, Subhi?
يعني you ask for you need my answer my
Yes,
hobby.
exactly.
My hobby is to listen to news. No.
To listen to the news and maybe to the music,
Yes.
to music.
Yes. Not the
Okay,
music, news.
to the news. Okay, thank you so much, Subhi. Now, if I want to say hobby, Subhi, is hard to change. For example, you like to listen to the news, but it is impossible to sleep now and wake up in the morning to say, I don't like to listen to news anymore. So it's hard
Mm.
to change. The hobby is really hard to change, but a habit,
Yes.
it is easy to change. For example, maybe you usually drink coffee in the morning, or maybe you
Mm.
drink milk in the morning. Suddenly, you decide to drink milk in the evening.
Yes.
Yes, so maybe you want to say, okay, I think I have to change this habit. I don't want to drink milk in the morning, but I have to drink milk in the evening. So notice that habits easy to be changed, but hobbies it's really hard. Okay?
Yes. Okay. Okay.
So this is the difference between habits and hobbies, but both of them I have to use what? Simple present tense. Okay?
Yes.
Now, the final usage of the simple present tense, if you want to talk about general truth. Okay, let me tell you, Subhi, the difference between a fact,
And you.
and
Mm.
general truth. Okay,
Yeah. True.
bravo. Now, the only difference, Subhi, between facts and general truth, the facts cannot be changed at all by passing time, but the general truth could be changed by passing time. For example, if I want to say Subhi is smart, okay? Okay, Subhi, do you know the meaning of smart?
Yes.
Smart is genius.
Yes.
Yes, okay. If I want to say Subhi is smart, this is general truth, but it is not fixed because maybe Subhi, by passing time, you will not be smart anymore. Absolutely, you will get old and you will be older, and maybe you will
Yes.
not be that smart. Okay?
Yes. Yes.
So
Okay.
this is general truth. This is not fixed.
Oh.
Maybe it could be changed by passing time, but facts are impossible to be changed. Okay?
Okay.
And let me tell you something, Subhi, about general truth. If I want to say general truth, people around you know this information about you. Okay? If I want to say Subhi is tall, all people around you know that you are tall. This is the meaning of general truth. People know this information about you. Okay?
Yes.
So this is it. Subhi, these are the usages of the simple present tense. All the time, if you want to talk about them, you have to use simple present only. Don't use simple past. Don't use present continuous. Don't use simple future. Don't use any tense except for simple present tense. Okay?
For example, مثلا when we say the 100 degree Celsius is the temperature for boiling water.
Bravo. This is a fact. This is a
Fact
fact.
or mm,
Ah.
did not can't be changed.
Cannot
Okay.
be changed. Thank you. I can
Cannot.
say
Mm.
water, bravo. Boils, I added S, at 100 degrees or Celsius. Bravo, Subhi. Okay. Why? Because all the time, even after millions of years, water still boils at 100 degrees. It is impossible for water, for example, to be boiled at 90 degrees. Or maybe
Okay.
100 add 1. This is fixed. Before million of years, water boils at 100 degree, and even after millions of years, it doesn't change. Water still boils at 100 degree or Celsius. Okay,
Okay.
صبحي? So this is a fact.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Because it is a fact, I used it with simple present tense. I added S to the main verb. Here, because it is daily routine, I added ES to the main verb. And here, because it is a repeated action, I added S.
Oh, but
Um,
we add s only for he, she, it. And if we use you or I or they
no,
or
no, don't add anything, صبحي. Don't. Okay? For example, if I want to say I visit my brother every week, so notice that I add nothing
okay.
to the
Okay.
end of the verb. I visit my
Yes,
friend.
for all
Bra.
يعني this for all verb this fact we can for all verb with the he, she, it we add s.
Exactly. Even with facts, صبحي.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Okay.
So please be careful because this rule could be applied only with he, she, it, and what, صبحي?
He, she, it.
And singular noun.
Yes.
Okay? So
Yes.
please be careful. But with I, you, we, they, a plural noun, do not add anything. You have to keep the tense as it is. I,
Equal
you,
he or she.
bravo, bravo. I, you, we, they. And don't forget the plural noun, because with the plurals, I don't have to add anything at the end of the verb. Okay?
Oh,
Thank you so much. So this is about the usage. Now let me talk, Subhi, about the final thing in discussing the simple present tense. Keep in mind, Subhi, that with all tenses, we have special time markers or time expressions, or I can call them keywords. It is up to you to name them as keywords, time markers, time expressions. Okay, when I say time expressions, Subhi, I have to add adverbs of time with the simple present tense. Now, please, Subhi, be careful because with every tense, we have to use a specific time expressions. For example, the first time expression for using the simple present tense is usually. Usually could be used only with simple present tense. Don't use it with simple past, please. Okay?
yes.
Now the second keyword or time marker is always. Always means all the time. Always is a keyword. I have to use it with simple present tense. 3. I have sometimes, not sometime, صبحي, but sometimes with S. Sometimes. Okay? So sometimes is a great
Okay.
keyword or time marker for simple present tense. We have often. Often is a good time marker I have to use for simple present tense. And finally, not finally, we have barely, which means nadiran, or rarely, or seldom, and we have never. Okay? Now these keywords or time markers are extremely important. You have to
Barely,
use.
barely, same,
Barely.
barely, same, rarely.
صبحي, barely. Rarely.
It's same.
They are the same. Not only rarely and seldom. These three time markers are the same. They mean the same. Rarely, barely,
Okay.
seldom.
Okay. Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Okay.
So these are keywords I have to use for simple present tense. Let me tell you the meaning of them in the Arabic language. Always دائما, usually عادة,
Yes.
sometimes
عادة.
أحيانا, bravo, often غالبا, barely نادرا, never أبدا. Okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Sometimes, Subhi, I don't know the exact meaning of the time marker. اوكي لانه في طلاب صبحي ما بيعرفوا يميزوا بين الاحيانا والغالبا. طب شو الفرق بين الاحيانا والغالبا؟ So sometimes I don't know the exact usage of them. If you are lost, صبحي, use the percentage. For example, if you want to say always, this is 100%.
Yes. It's
Okay?
دائما. Yes.
Bravo. For example, let me write an example because you have to understand them, Subhi. If you want to say, I always visit my sister, or I always drink milk in the morning. Drink milk in the morning. If you want to say, Subhi, I always drink milk in the morning, this is what you do every day because it is what?
Yes.
100%. Okay?
Yes.
So please, this is the meaning of always. All the time, all the time. Let me change the color because red is only for topics or titles. Okay, now usually is 75%.
Yes.
Now Subhi, if you want to say not I always, but I usually drink milk in the morning, not every day, maybe 5 days a week, or maybe six
Yes.
days a week, but not every day. Okay?
Yes.
So this is
Okay.
the difference between always and usually. Now,
Usual.
bravo. Sometimes or often,
50.
sometimes is 50%. That is amazing. Thank you. So if you want to say, Subhi, I sometimes visit my brother, or I sometimes drink milk in the morning. So not every day, maybe 3 times a week, or maybe 4 times a week maximum. Okay?
Yes.
So
Okay.
this is bravo. Sometimes. Often, approximately is 30%. If you want to say,
Yes.
for example, I often drink milk in the morning, maybe 2 days a week. Okay? 2 days. So often.
Okay. Okay.
Bravo. Often. Be careful about them because you will change the meaning if you want to use them in a different way. Now, barely is approximately 15 to 10%. Now, if you want to say,
Yes.
Subhi, I barely drink milk in the morning, maybe you drink milk in the morning only
One
once.
day.
Bravo.
Yes.
Okay, barely. Barely. Now, the final one is never, never is 0%.
Yes.
Now, if you want to say, I never drink milk in the morning, you don't drink milk at all.
Yes.
Okay, Subhi? So
Okay.
the
Okay.
only way to know the difference between them and to know the exact meanings is to specify the percentage as I did to them. Because, Subhi, if you want to tell me I often visit or I often study English is extremely different from I usually study English. Okay? I can
Yes.
understand the time you spend to do this action from this keyword. This is why,
Yes.
Subhi, using them is extremely important. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
Till now, Subhi, is everything okay?
Okay. Okay.
That is amazing. Okay. Now let me tell you the final thing, Subhi, in discussing the simple present tense. And let me say, this is the most important information in using the simple present tense. Now, if you want to say, I drink milk in the morning, sometimes this is wrong. And if you want to say, I visit or she visits her sister always, this is wrong. And if you want to say, for
The
example,
place. The place
aha,
of adjective is wrong
bravo, ya
in
Subhi, be careful,
sentences.
be careful, because you are not free to use the place that you want. For example, I heard some students saying always, I brush my teeth in the morning.
And
This is
this like we translate from Arabic to English
bravo,
without
bravo, bravo.
mm,
Okay, please avoid that, Subhi, because this is completely wrong. Why it is wrong? Because you are not free to use them the place you want. Sometimes I want to use them in the beginning of the sentence, maybe at the end, maybe in the middle. This is wrong. Please.
yes.
Now the question is, Subhi, what is the correct place of these time markers? Let me tell you exactly the rule, and please,
Before
Subhi, remember this
before
rule.
verb
Mhm,
mm,
mhm.
before the verb
Before verb
or
what?
يعني a place for adjective for
Okay. Thank you for trying, by the way. Now I think it's a time to tell you the correct place
okay
of
okay
using time markers. Please be careful because, as I said, there is a rule. I'm not free to use them as
okay
much as I can. Okay. Let me try to open this image and let me show you the rule and let me tell you the exact and the correct place of using keywords or time markers. So these are the keywords or time markers, Subhi, that we have just discussed. Never, sometimes, usually, often, and always. Absolutely, we have barely, we have rarely, as we
okay
already discussed. Okay, now listen to rule number one. Rule number one is saying, if you are using verb to be or verb to do or verb to have, even if you are using verb to have. Okay, now you have to use the keywords Subhi after these verbs, after verb to be, after verb to do,
mm,
after verb to have. For example, I am usually late for school. He is often at home before 3 o'clock. We are never late for school. I don't always ride ponies. He doesn't sometimes swim in the sea. You don't often look happy. Okay,
mm.
Subhi?
نعم
Okay.
okay
Now what if I don't have them? What if I don't have verb to be? I don't have verb to do, and even I don't have verb to have. If you don't have them, Subhi, if you have main verb like go, run, sleep, drink, eat, like the verbs that we have discussed. If you have main verb, you have to use the keyword before the main verb, not after.
mm,
Okay?
okay
For example, I never milk the cows. He sometimes climbs trees. She usually collects the eggs. Okay, Subhi?
okay
So please be careful because these are the formal places of the keywords. I know that maybe on YouTube or Facebook or social media, maybe someone said, I don't, for example, I don't drink coffee sometimes. He added or he used sometimes at the end. But yeah, Subhi, this is language. This is informal language. This is wrong. This is not the formal language.
yes
Okay?
okay okay
So now I can say that the simple present tense is finished. Now it is the time to complete discussing the book. Now we have to apply all the rules that we have just discussed just to be able to remember the using and the formation of the simple present tense all the time if you want to speak and even if you want to write. So let me open your book and let's complete discussing from the last point we have discussed. This is your book, and I have now to scroll down to the page that we have previously stopped.
okay
Give me a minute for my book to be opened.
take your time mister. Thank you for
Yes, okay. So this is it. Now this is about everyday work activities. Notice Subhi, because I'm talking about activities that I do every day repeatedly. I have to use what?
Mm.
Simple present
Present,
tense.
present tense. Yes.
Okay? Okay.
Okay.
So now let's practice. After practicing, I have more than one question for you to speak, just to practice using the simple present tense. Now let me recap. Use the simple present tense to talk about things that you do what repeatedly, regularly, like daily routines, daily routines, sorry, or everyday work routines. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
So here we have the example. So the example is saying every morning, every is a keyword. Subhi, maybe I forgot to write it in the file. I'm sorry. Every is a very important keyword. Every. So I have to add
Yes.
it, yes, to the list of keywords or time markers. But Subhi, be careful because every you have to use it all the time with time plus time. What do I mean? Every day, every week, every hour, every month, every year.
Mm.
Okay?
When we talk every
Time.
mean 1%, the action is we do this action. Yani 100% we do this action.
Bravo, bravo, repeatedly. Okay. If I want to say, I
Yes.
visit my sister every week, every week, every week, every week, repeated action.
Mm.
Okay.
Yes.
I brush my teeth every day, every day, every day, every day. So repeated action. All the time, use every with time. Week is a time every hour, every minute, every day, every Sunday, every Monday, every July, every week, every month, every year. All these words are about time.
Okay.
Okay, so this is it. Now I can say that approximately the list of time markers or expressions is really complete. So let's go back to the file. This is the example. Every morning, okay, we prepare the food and Justin what sets the table. Okay, be careful, Subhi, because we is the pronoun that I have to add nothing at the end of the verb. But
Yes,
Justin,
because
bravo. But Justin is singular noun.
he. Yes.
He. So this is why I added what?